Hey, welcome back to Let's Talk About Us. This is the second part of a two-part video. And I might do more parts, talk about myself a little bit more. That way you guys can get to know me. But this is in direct sort of connection to the last video. If you didn't see the last video, you can find it on my other channel that's not on TikTok. Or if you don't mind the shorter version for TikTok, it is on this app as well. And this whole conversation kind of got brought on by a Facebook post, of all things. One of my friends posted about learning to gain sobriety without religion. If you've ever dealt with sort of substance abuse of any kind, you know that Christianity in America, and I'm sure other religions too, but Christianity mostly, likes to they like to prey on those people. And of course, the Christians running that would say, well, no, actually, we're helping those people. We're helping them with their addiction problems. And to that I say, you are giving them what you believe to be true when a person is at their very weakest. When a person is so desperate for help that they are literally coming to you, a stranger, and asking for help. And all you offer to them is your damn Bible. And sure, there are words of encouragement. Sure, there are some programs that I've seen and been to that involve a little bit more. They're at least a little more honest about it. Involve a little more science, facts. But I stayed an alcoholic for a long time. Because every single program, every one, was held in some damn church. And had some self-righteous religious undertone, or in most cases overtone, to it. And as someone who spent, 20 plus years as a Baptist, and was raised in that, that's not what I was looking for when I was trying to deal with my own problems. You see, things like drugs, alcohol, weed even, they're a crutch. And some of those are more of a dangerous crutch than the others. Religion is also a crutch. Notice I didn't say spirituality. Religion is a crutch. Just assuredly as alcohol or any other of the hard drugs are. Just operates a little differently. And this isn't a debate. This isn't something I'm going to argue with you about. This is reality. My reality. So even if you disagree, this ain't the video. This ain't the topic. what I learned going through that experience, what I learned going through dealing with my problems myself and with the help of my friends, was that you don't need something outside of you. You don't need some made up, imaginary being to talk to help you. The only thing you need is time, a mirror, and people that love you. Willpower is made. You're not born with it. It is not given to you. You build it. So to sit there and say to people in their when they are at the most vulnerable they've ever been in their lives, that they're willing to come into a group of strangers and just ask for help. And you sit there and lie to them. You sit there and you tell them, my God, my deity, they will help you. He will help you. She will help you. And this isn't just a Christianity thing. Don't get it twisted. Every organized religion does this. For the simple reason that A, it looks good, and B, it grows their numbers, doesn't it? How many people in churches have you met? If you've ever gone to church or been a member of a temple or a mosque or what have you, how many people have you met in religions who say things like, "Oh, I would never have been the person I am today if it wasn't for meeting, pastor this, imam that, father that, mother this." Religion is just as much of a crutch as the alcohol you're trying to escape. It's fear of the unknown. Fear of not knowing what's going to happen to you. Not knowing where you're going to end up. Not knowing what path to take, what choices to make. That leads you into places like that. And I'm going to be upfront with you here. There is no right path. There is no right choice. There is no right way to live. I dealt with my alcoholism, my problem, myself. Was it easy? No. Was it nice and clean and happy? Was it a happy story? No. When bad things happened in my life and around my life, I ended up drunk, out on the road for a week at a time. Just going to whatever local bar, getting drunk, sitting on the curb. And I can't tell you how many times I was deep in my own thoughts and I couldn't figure them out because I was inebriated. I had the answers right up in here, but I couldn't figure it out. It took people loving me for me. It took people being there for me because I was me. to make me realize, hey, this ain't good. You got people that care about you. You got people looking at you. You got people that love you. And you're damaging your life. Shortening it, destroying it. One bottle, one drag, one injection at a time. Whatever your story is. So, I guess the long and short of this video is don't replace a crutch with another crutch. Learn to look yourself in the mirror and like what you see. And if you don't like what you see, then learn to change. Learn to grow. And some people will sit there and tell you, well, it's not that easy. Easy for you to say. You don't know what you're talking about. I lived it. I lived that life. For 5 years. Anything is possible through sheer power of will and through people who love you. Anything. So don't sit there at home on your couch and tell yourself you're nothing. Don't squirrel yourself in some dark corner of your room thinking that the world is against you, the world hates you. It doesn't. It doesn't. You hate you. And the sooner you realize that, the sooner you can make peace with that, the sooner you can change what you see. It won't be easy. It'll be the hardest thing you've ever done in your life. But at the end, it'll be the best thing you've ever done with your life. Now, for me, I can come home, have a couple beers, and be fine. I can drink now and not feel the need to drown out who I am, because I now love who I am. Does that mean I'm done working on myself? No. Does that mean I don't regret things that I have done in my past? Actions that I have taken? No. There are things that I have done and said, as with every person, no matter how good your life is, that I will regret for a long time. Maybe until I die. I don't know. And I do not sit there and think that I am owed forgiveness either. I'm not. I might be a great person now, but I sure shit wasn't back then. And I own up to that. Fully. You know, if anyone from that part of my life sees this video, I just want you to know I'm sorry for the things I did, the things I said. Because that wasn't me. least. Not the me now, right? Not the me now. And I guess it's not even fair to say it wasn't me. Because it was. Look at that. Still growing, right? Anyway. This has been Let's Talk About Us. If this video gets a little janky, feels like it was cut, it's because I have to edit myself just a little bit for TikTok's sake. It's a skill I need to learn, apparently. My last video has been out since 6 o'clock this morning. 2 views. Meanwhile, the one directly before it, up in the hundreds. Which I'm happy with. You know, I'm happy about that. So, anyway. This has been Let's Talk About Us. And for these last 2 videos, this has been Let's Talk About Me. I encourage you. Talk about yourself in the comments. A story, a memory. Something that helped make you you.